I'm Joseph Crudup Show. Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Wednesday. November the 13th, 2024. And first, you always just know about yesterday, right? Well, yesterday, I just heard the rumors and all the stuff that they said. And a lot of students. You're talking about riots. You're talking about everything that's going on. What? Now that. Yesterday, I'm talking about the protesting, the one that were not happy last day. Yesterday, those students in STEM, North Carolina, are not very happy yesterday when someone decided to close down the Granville Central High School. The Granville Central High School has been there since 2007 when it opened. And there has been a lot of frustration. About like a couple of years ago, they just heard about shutting down the Sun Granville High and move these kids and move these kids to other places. But it's so embarrassing, extremely embarrassing. A couple of years later, they saved the school. That was 2 years later. They had saved Sun Granville. Students wanted to keep Sun Granville, and they did. That was 2022. These kids, they moved to Holly from the old Greenmore STEM Elementary. Greenmore Elementary School. The Greenmore Elementary School has been for a long time when they closed down. 2 years ago, Sun Granville High School has been safe. The bad news for the Holly Middle students, they had shut down the Holly Middle School. That was 2 years ago. And then they moved to the old Greenmore Elementary School. That was the new Holly Middle School. And now, this year, they decided to shut down Holly Middle School again. They decided to shut down Butlerstown Middle School, and then they're going to shut down the Granville Central High School this year because they don't have a whole lot of students. They don't have no kids to learn. They don't have none of that. They don't have enough students here in the Granville Central High School. Yesterday, I see them protesting. When I heard on Facebook, I heard them protesting. That was yesterday. People were protesting, and they have been wanting to get back to class, and they still standing. They said no. So we're going to go lesson day. We're going to go there lesson day and see. Go to Google. We're going to go to Google and see what has happened yesterday. Yesterday it happened when things ain't going to look like they were going to get into it. Now we start back 2 weeks ago. Now 2 weeks ago, as we just learned, okay, we'll go to 2 weeks ago, and here it is. Now, the public hearing before the Granville County Board of Education last week drew more than a dozen speakers who subsequently opposed a plan to close Granville Central High School and reposted the campus as a middle school. One speaker also addressing the plan to close Butlerstown Middle School and move those students to a new middle school at the Granville Central campus. No one after the October 24th public hearings spoke in favor in either the high school or middle school proposed. A decision on the proposals could be made at the school boards on November the 4th meeting. Teachers Nicholas Herndon backed a plan and candidate the county's high school at the Granville Central campus. And he said that he believed that absolutely the best decision is consolidating all three schools into one at this campus because we had the room to explain here. He said that he realized this is not something that can happen within 1 year. And he said he is afraid the board will not even consider that option. Hendra said Granville Central was built to be a high school, which features as a specialized space for career and technical education. And he said that they need, and he said we need to be able to keep this building as a high school. He said the concern about losing students to shortened schools can be addressed partly through a focus on the strong CTE offerings. Now, shorter schools cannot compete with our CTE program. Hendren said, why not make us completely to the other options to all out there? Why not bring people back instead of just trying to prevent more leaving? Karen Vogel, a mother of a Granville Central graduate, says Granville Central is the most diverse of the high schools in the country. Son Granville is predominantly white, Vogel said. Webb is predominantly black. She said most of the students being resettled from Granville Central to South Granville will be white, which would tend to perpetuate the lack of diversity at South Granville and Webb. She said that I think this is wrong. Local schools officials had noted that Granville County Public Schools has lost 3,000 students over the past decade. Some speakers suggest that if a school needs to be closed due to loss of students and challenges related to funding, it should be one of those other schools. Now, Granville Central High School student Brenda Joe said Granville Central students very much want to stay where they are. Change the name to South Granville if it means we can stay, but this is our home, Joe said. Nola Onglona, a young at Granville Central High School, shared comments from other students on a Facebook picture. Some of the bricks said closing Granville Central High School would dispute students' lives. The school is more than a place of learning. Our community said it is a central part of the community and our identity. She asked the board to consider the needs and concerns of the students. So now it has just said, well, anyway, I'm not gonna read all of this and all of this. And those students in Granville Central, they proud. They are very proud of this one. But this is about 2 weeks later. Now, 2 weeks later, as we said, now, here's a look at this. Yesterday, more than 100 students at Granville Central High School walk out class and are opposing to the district plans to close 3 schools. The protest comes after the Granville County School Board voted last week to close Granville Central High School next year and rest essentially its students. The board also voted to close 2 middle schools, Butler Still Middle School and G.C. Harley Mill, and put students at those schools in a new school where the current Granville Central High School is. And Brendel Joy said that we want to be heard. We want you to see our side of our story. We're married too. And Brenda just said, and I sophomore at Granville Central who participate in the protest. Brennan says he thinks the district's plan for shipping students is backwards. And that's what he said. Now, this student says, that's what Brendan says, that's what he said, that he says, we have one of the best campuses in the district. I don't see why we're going to go to South and Webb where they're already overcrowded and have more problems as well. And that's what Brenda said. Now, you all know Olga also participated in the walkout. Olga says she's committed to going online should that plan go into effect. And she says she's not alone. That's the biggest thing at heart is Stu is going to lead the country, the county. They don't want to stay in a county when they're going to close our school our last year. And that's what she said. And the ABC 11 appeared in an email sent to parents during the disciplinary was threatening a disciplinary campaign action, including suspensions for students who did not return to class. In response to the protest, GCPS Superintendent Stan Wimborne said, and he said, I am very respectful for our students' options, appearance, and perspective on this very emotional and deeply personal issue. Our Board of Education's recent decision to take steps to our school's consideration is a painful one for many students and staff. I want to thank our students for being respectful and peaceful in especially their appearance. However, we must continue to focus on having safe, positive school days moving forward. I will continue to do all I can to support them as we undertake the difficult transition ahead. The district says it hopes to notify families of their new school locations by early December, and there will be an open enrollment period for students to attend to transfer to their desired schools. It is sad, very sad for people, for the students and for the kids. Why would they do this to the Granville Central High? Why would they do this? Why would they do that for these kids? They had they had kids that really learn, and they really learn the education. And you said 3,000 students didn't want to go to school. 3,000 students have missed a school. They didn't want to learn. And they said, are you telling me that this Granville Central High School is going to shut down? They're going to shut down G.C. Holly Mill. They're going to shut down Butlersdale Middle. And now they're going to shut down Granville Central High. It is not right. Some students, they can keep South Granville. They will keep South Granville. And now they're going to do this to the Granville Central Middle School and send those kids transfer to South Granville High and the Ware High. Can't believe it. I cannot believe this. This is sad, embarrassing. This is a mess. This is extremely a hard mess for all these students. It's very, very sad. It's very emotional. Just like they closed, Cremo Elementary to turn this to the Holly Middle School, and now they're going to shut down Holly. They're going to shut down Butlersdale, and they're going to shut down Granville Central High. That's their school. That's their school for real. I'm proud of all these students, the Granville Central School students. These Granville Central students can learn. And now it's going to take it away. But look, it don't matter. It don't matter for one bit. This is happening. This is happening right in front of their eyes. And I gotta leave it there. I gotta leave it there for real. Whole stuff is just a mess. Where you going to send these kids to Granville Central to jail right out there in Oxford and in Cremo and South Granville? These parents are not surprised. These kids are not surprised. I'm not surprised either. Ashley Allen was on Facebook yesterday. Had posted about the Granville Central, the protest had been on campus. When these students had walked out, they were extremely proud. They were extremely proud of everybody. They were very frustrated. If they shut down Granville Central High next year, then it is gonna be a mess. A very messy mess. Maybe sending those kids to the private school. These teachers are gonna be stressed out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't people gonna be talking about, oh my gosh, I don't wanna go to school there, I really don't wanna go to school there. But my niece my niece Courtney went. She went to Granville Central High when she was a freshman. And my sister had to get her out of there. She wanted her to transfer to South Granville High School. Then she graduated at South. My niece Courtney Singleton. She graduated in 2016. My sister Shauna graduated in 1989 at South Granville. My brother Chris graduated in 1999 in South Granville. And then I graduated in 2002 at South Granville. And my nephew, Marquez, graduated in South Granville High in 2009. And then 2016, my Courtney Singleton, she graduated at South Granville High. But these were the times that I didn't want to hear it. These are the times that the people that didn't want to hear it, these kids didn't want to hear it. They want to shut down all three schools. Buttonstown, J.C. Holly and Buttonstown Middle and Butner. J.C. Holly Middle School in Creemore, just like they did 2 years ago. And then if they shut down Granville Central, it's going to be the worst time that these kids had ever known. I know I feel sorry for these people. I feel sorry for these kids. And when they walk out, they get frustrated, they protesting, they want to save the school, the school that they love. This is not happening. It's not happening one bit. They want to save the school, they want to save Granville Central. How could this happen? How could this happen? They want to shut down the school, just like it did when they first opened back in 2007. So now I just said, well, it might be the last time. It might be the official. But it's divided what these kids gonna do, what they're gonna do in their life. Some people say, oh my God, they don't want to go to soccer, but they don't want to go to well. It is what it is. It might happen. It might be something. It might be the mess. And I cannot believe it. It's just a shame. Damn shame. What's going to happen in that future. But that what not there is Granville Central High. And it's not going to happen. It's going to happen when they shut down the Granville Central High. You have got to be kidding me. So embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Everybody, peace out.